What is the difference? What are some of the elements of difference between forgiving self and forgiving others? Because when I forgive somebody else for stealing the apples or whatever reason I should forgive somebody for some reason, there's nothing very much to it. It is very loose and simple to forgive others. It's very, I forgive you, same old, same old, same old, same old. When we forgive others, it is very much accepting that things must just go on and there's not really much change at all. There are some change and it's feel good inside and whatever, but there's not much change going on. Because we just accept the same old to repeat itself, sort of. But when I forgive myself, that is a very much more delicate and you might find it harder to do. Because there is very much more to it. There is very much more to forgiving self than to just forgive others. Forgiving others may be more simple and easy and just accepting whatever, but forgiving self is a very much more existential and deep-rooted thing of healing. To work with forgiving self, because I have been my own worst judge and fear system and hatred and all these things, emotions and burdens that I've been carrying, that I've been pushing on myself and bringing myself down literally for many years. So when I must become my own best helper and my own forgiver from having been that judge, from having been that hurtful to myself, I must become my own helper. I must become my own forgiver. And from psychiatry, for instance, we know that I can have guidance and support and assistance, but the help must come from within, from forgiving myself. The help must come from within, from forgiving myself. Because forgiving others is more simple, self-forgiveness is deep and may seem more difficult, yes. But it's very efficient once you start such a process of forgiving self. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself for so and so thought, act, memory, energy, whatever. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself for that and that. So self-forgiveness is when you bring it back to self, to forgive oneself, to embrace self, to just literally just embrace self and just be oneself best helper. Versus just forgiving others is much more loose and much more simple, where self-forgiveness may seem difficult and hard, but it sure is worth it. I can guarantee you.